Jennifer Hudson told us she's not going. And she certainly has not, thank goodness. This year she has 3 films coming out. The first is Winnie Mandela, which opens Friday, with Jennifer in the title role, most known Winnie Mandela as the wife of a former wife of South African President Nelson Mandela, who fought to end apartheid in South Africa. The film chronicles Winnie Mandela's own struggles, including being kept in solitary confinement for 18 months. We're going to talk to Jennifer in just a moment. First, here a look at Winnie Mandela.
Carefully. Repeat after me.
No talking!
Shh. Now, say after me. So long as men can breathe, or eyes can see. So long lives this, and this gives life to thee.
Silence!
A powerful role in a powerful movie. So happy to have Oscar and Grammy winner Jennifer Hudson. Thank you. Wow. I'm telling you, I watched it and I realized that it's a little method acting for you, that was a scene. She was confined for 500 days.
Yes.
Solitary confinement. And that you confined yourself to the prison set to get in that feeling of what she must have been going through. What was it like for you?
You know, it was obviously very, very draining and very emotional. I just couldn't help but to think of Winnie and the fact that she really went through that. Being in there, I wanted to have the scene shot back to back in solitary confinement so that I could feel as closely to whatever she may have felt in 300 to 500 days, although 4 days is no comparison at all. But I was overwhelmed. And you know, and then for her to be missing her children, not knowing if they're alive, not knowing if someone has taken them or if they're being taken care of, not knowing even if it's day or night, you know.
All of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think people forget that she really kept her husband at the time, his message of hope alive.
Exactly.
When we weren't hearing from him, we were hearing from her. What was, you know, many people feel like they know her, and to play somebody in real life like this, a little bit different for you. So what was that like?
I was very intimidated, you know, to know, because she's such an iconic figure.
Right.
And so once I got to Africa, and I was like, wow, she's a treasure, and how dear she is and was to so many. And it's like, oh my God, I have to take this seriously. And if I'm not gonna hop in it 100%, then maybe I should go home. And I actually had that moment where I was contemplating, like, can I handle this? And if I'm gonna do it, Jennifer, you have to be all in.
Well, I gotta tell you, I respect the fact that you take all angles, because she, yes, beloved, but also controversial.
Yes, very.
And you don't shy away from that in the film at all. It's the complete picture of who she is. And this is one of 3 films. You know, what do you learn each time in all these different roles that you're now doing?
You know what, I don't believe in boxes or limits, so I love trying new things and I love a challenge. So each project is very different, but they're all dear to me in a different kind of way, which would gear me to wanting to do the projects. And so there's Mr. and P, which is coming out, and in that I get to play a heroin addict. And then there's another musical called Black Nativity, which will be out in November.
A musical?
Yes.
I know you're excited. And speaking of musical, you've got some new music that's coming out too.
I do.
You've got a single coming out soon, and you're working on the album.
Yes, I was in the studio yesterday. You know, so I feel like I'm on triple duty: mommy duty, acting duty, and singing duty. So it's quite busy, but I'm loving the process. I'm writing in the studio. You know, I'm getting my feet wet as an artist, as a real artist, and not just a vocalist. You know?
We want to show a picture because it is Throwback Thursday here on Good Morning America. So, Jennifer Hudson, this is your life. This is the audition for American Idol. That's almost like 10 years ago.
I was 22. It was almost 10 years ago. I'll be 20. No, oh Lord, I'll be 32 in a week.
I know, on the 12th.
So
when you look at that picture, what do you think about and how far you've come and what all you've accomplished in that time?
When I look back there, I still can't believe how far I've come. You know, like, I was a dreamer and I still am a dreamer. And to be able to achieve my dreams and so much more, it's like, it's very surreal still to this day. Like, that's me?
That is you.
Those are the reminders that, like, wow, that's me. I'm still that same girl.
Well, yes, you are. I have to say that. You are still that same. So happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Next week, and you're always good to us. And continue blessings.
Thank you
in
for
all that you
having
do.
me.
Jennifer Hudson, ladies and gentlemen, Winnie Mandela, nationwide.